What's up everyone, welcome back to Beyond ARTV. My name is John and today we're going to be taking a look at TRL and why it will not work and why it will be cancelled in 2017. TRL, aka Total Request Live, is something of my childhood. Should I not want that to succeed? Should I not want music to get in front of the kids' ears? Well, it's not that at all, it's just that MTV and live television have become irrelevant for a reason. This show went off the air originally in 2008 as TRL, airing its final episode and just bringing an end to an era. Obviously, things like iTunes, YouTube, MySpace, and Facebook were killing it because they were airing music videos on TRL. No one was looking there for premieres anymore because why not just premiere it online where you can upload it and you don't even have to worry about it. They can watch it over and over again instead of having to wait for MTV to play it again on TRL or maybe in a music video block in the morning. MTV got away from music in the 90s and obviously throughout the 2000s as well, and at this point they're really struggling ratings-wise. Not just because of that, but live TV in general. No one's watching it. And MTV, whenever they announced this, I said to myself, who wants Total Request Live in 2017? What kid is saying, I hope that I can turn on the TV at 3:30 and maybe see one of my favorite artists, whenever they can just Google them or get on YouTube and watch thousands of videos from Ed Sheeran or DJ Khaled or MC Young Fly, whoever it is that they have on the show. It doesn't matter because people don't want to see them live. They want to see them at their own pace. Now, obviously, TRL and MTV weren't totally in the dark. They said, we're going to have our pre-show on Facebook, and then we're going to have our after show on YouTube, airing live there right after TRL comes on MTV between 3:30 and 4 o'clock. And we're going to upload highlights to our YouTube channel. Is this proving successful? No, and I will tell you exactly why. I actually just did. Nobody wants to see live television like this anymore. They need to be putting this, if anywhere, streaming on YouTube, streaming live on Instagram. There were plenty of options, really. Plenty of partners that they could have reached out to if they wanted this thing to actually work and take off again. But they ignored all the warning signs, ran the red lights, and here we are at failure. TRL's comeback premiered to just over 160,000 live viewers, which is abysmal. I'm talking in terms of advertisers and in terms of numbers in general. Just look at the competition. People who have talk shows like Ellen and other shows that air in competition in that same 3:30, 4 o'clock time frame, they're getting millions of viewers. Even though live TV is definitely dying, millions and at least hundreds of thousands are expected for afternoon shows like that. And whenever TRL went off the air, they were averaging somewhere between 400 and 500,000, and at its height, they were getting close to a million people tuning into their TV sets every day hoping to see their favorite artist. And for the show to come back, and with as much advertising that they did, I got so many ads for TRL while watching videos on YouTube, and I saw it all over the net. There's ads for it, there's people promoting for it, they even got social media personalities like Gabby Hanna, Liza Koshy, and of course all these other people that they just thought would draw in millennials and even the new generation as well. And let me tell you, it failed, and it failed hard, and it will continue to fail hard. Not only is this show unnecessary, but it is an absolute mess. I actually sat down and watched some of this so I could have an informed opinion on it. And I said to myself, I'm going to go into this with an open mind. Let's see what they bring to the table. I have a feeling and a sneaking suspicion that it's just going to be more of MTV's bullshit, where they pull this vapid mess of whatever it is they want to throw at us and package it all together somehow, and it's going to feel like chaos. I went in saying maybe it won't be like that, but let me tell you, it's even worse than I could have expected. Everybody seems so awkward. There's an in-house DJ that just doesn't seem like she knows what she's doing. Then, of course, the actual guy who's hosting the show, I feel like he's even more out of the loop. I mean, DC Young Fly just doesn't seem like he knows exactly what's going on. He's kind of pivoting from place to place. The awkward crowd just stands around everybody and watches. And seeing people like DJ Khaled coming in and doing meme-related things and then bringing people off of YouTube, it just is a total cringe fest. I don't understand how anyone would want to see it. TRL promised to come back with the biggest, brightest stars, and they did have a pretty big set of guests lined up for the first week. In fact, on the debut episode, Ed Sheeran was there performing in Times Square at their massive new set. I hate to tell them, but I don't think they're going to be needing that extravagant set for much longer because this show will be canceled by the end of 2017. There is no way, there are no budgets that could just say, okay, we're just going to keep pushing and funneling money to this, something that's not going to do anything for us. What advertiser is going to want to advertise here whenever they could advertise on Shane Dawson or Gabby Hanna on YouTube and reach millions of viewers instead of just, I don't know, 100,000 or so on actual MTV? And that just goes to show you, it is dying. It's obviously dying, and things have been trending online to video for quite some time. But to see a comeback like this, I didn't know it would be this bad. I honestly thought the debut episode might attract some viewers, some hardcore fans, but honestly, I understand why it didn't. Ed Sheeran is obviously a big draw, and his new single Perfect was performed live at TRL. And the reason that I don't think that it drew in viewers is because I think most people know that in this era, everything will be uploaded to YouTube afterwards. If not there, they can find it on Facebook, or somebody's just gonna bootleg it, so MTV might as well upload it to YouTube before somebody else posts it. And obviously, with that being the case, they know that they don't have to catch it live. They know that it's obviously not going to be missed in this era. So why tune in whenever they want us to if we know that we can catch it really anytime we want to? You can save it to a playlist, play it over and over again. Hell, you could just listen to the original song or look up a million live performances of that one on YouTube. There's no reason for MTV to be in the picture, and there's no reason for TRL to exist in 2017. Getting back to the actual show itself and how it plays out, it's just awkward as it survives its half-hour runtime. Obviously commercial breaks inserted in there as well, and it's just like none of the hosts know what to do with themselves. You've got obviously the godfather of the show, DJ Khaled, coming in. They bring in a little girl that was a sensation online rapping Bodak Yellow by Cardi B, and they even kind of cut her off and make it feel awkward. They're like, all right, that was great, in the middle of it. And she wasn't even really finished, and it's just a short clip to begin with. So it's almost like a viral video type thing. And then they've got artists supposedly premiering music videos and that sort of thing. They've got the Dolan twins. Basically, they're holding these big names over our heads and expecting us to come in and say, all right, do I care about the Dolan twins? Do I care about DJ Khaled? Do I care about these other bands that are slowly going to have smaller and smaller and smaller names each week? Because obviously, who's going to want to go on TRL, especially after all these ratings are coming out, and they're saying that, hey, I could go on BBC Radio 1, they're going to post my cover on YouTube, and that's going to go viral probably and get much more exposure, so why do it here? It's really just sad to see them keep trying like this. The show is an absolute mess. Try watching an episode for yourself. I guarantee you probably will not be able to make it through it. At least back in the day, the show was kind of necessary in a way, in a sense that we didn't always have a way and a portal to find new music. But in 2017, we have Spotify, we have curated Apple Music playlists by experts who are putting together new music for us. Why do we need TRL? The question is simple. We don't. If MTV is willing to keep TRL on the air longer than 2017, then I would be gravely concerned for the network in general, because they are throwing money into a spiraling pit of doom that is never going to come back out. It's not like you throw your money in a wishing well and all of a sudden your wish comes true. No, it doesn't work like that. It actually is just going to keep sucking your money down in there, and eventually you're going to have to pay to get that nice fancy studio just turned into something else or demolished for somebody else to come in and do something that's actually productive. Sorry, that's just the way it is in 2017. MTV's TRL should be dead, and it is dead already. It was DOA. Have you guys seen any of the MTV TRL revival? I don't blame you if you haven't, but if you have, please let me know your thoughts on it in the comment section down below. I will put a link to their YouTube channel where you can actually see some of these cringy clips for yourself. The hosts seem very confused. They don't know how to play off of each other, and there's really no chemistry other than what's written for them, and it is so forced. But these are my thoughts and my take on it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Don't forget to leave me a like on the video while you're here. If you enjoy these type of videos, don't forget to drop a like. Don't forget to leave me a like on the video while you're here. Help support this type of content, and if you're able to, please donate on Patreon to help videos like this keep coming. It's the top link in the description, or else it's the annotation in the corner of the screen. If you'd like to see another video like this, you can tap right here, or another recent video I did on the channel right over here. Other than that, I'll see you very soon on Beyond ARTV.